Hi everyone. I'm especially excited about the reviews I'll be uploading this week, as each one will focus on a single release. Singles always give me a bit more room to dive deep into the songs themselves, and to bring you even closer to each band's unique sound. Just a couple of weeks ago, a very young band reached out to me via direct message, asking if I'd like to check out their 2 newly released singles and maybe write a review. After my first listen, my girlfriend came into the living room with a bright smile on her face, even she liked the music. When she asked me what band it was, I answered in almost perfect Dutch. Godverdomme. You're going to hear this band a lot around here. Now, I don't actually speak Dutch, and that might be the only curse word I can pronounce fluently, but it's also a perfect hint at where this incredibly talented band comes from. The still young Amsterdam-based quartet Hidden Since the Foundation of the World, easily my band name of the year, interpret doom in a fascinating and unconventional way I've honestly never heard before, creating an impressively intense and emotional sound. Their main ingredients? Doom, mixed with a strong dose of psychedelia, drone, post-metal, and noise rock. Line-up: Blev Levu, vocals, violin and percussion. Ivar van der Heijden, bass. Joel Bordeaux, Jobo, guitar, backing vocals and electronics. Tina Harris, drums. If you're expecting traditional doom metal, stop right there, because you'll be in for a big surprise. Hidden Since the Foundation of the World don't simply write songs, they build soundscapes that evoke powerful emotional landscapes through their sonic intensity. The guitar sound is a droning wall of feedback-laced noise, occasionally pierced by brief melodic fragments. The bass rumbles warmly, providing the kind of solid foundation that fans of classic doom will love. Drums are used sparingly but effectively, often with a tribal pulse that fades into silence before returning at just the right moment with deep, resonant hits. The violin and occasional synths merge with the guitar textures, intensifying the droning atmosphere. Blev Levu's vocals can hardly be called singing, her voice becomes an instrument in itself, conveying emotions that shift like the wind, sometimes rising wildly, sometimes whispering softly but always with raw, haunting energy. I know, my description sounds a bit wild, but that's exactly how this band feels to me. Let's talk about the 2 singles. Bad Winter and Man of Stated Age, both released on October 25th via Bandcamp, perfectly showcase how versatile these Dutch musicians are. Bad Winter begins subtly, slow and heavy, drenched in melancholy. The guitars ooze like molten lava, fuzzy, squealing, and thick. The bass is ever-present but never intrusive, its warmth grounding the song. Drums pulse minimally, cold and mechanical, like a heart that just keeps beating. The track builds up slowly and intensely, without ever really gaining speed, yet growing denser and more immersive with every bar. Blev's voice sounds almost unearthly, part lament, part spirit, creating a tangible feeling of despair that perfectly matches the oppressive atmosphere. Man of Stated Age opens with a menacing, doom-laden tone and tribal-style drumming. Here, emotions take center stage, not confined to a single mood but shifting constantly. The droning, repetitive riffs and warm bass again form the foundation, while the minimalist drums pulse sharply. The violin adds even more tension and feels more prominent than in Bad Winter. Blev's voice again moves between whisper, wail, and cry, haunting, mournful, and accusatory, now taking an even stronger lead role. The track plays heavily with dynamics, from quiet to loud, and includes subtle samples that heighten the sense of unease. My conclusion: 2 songs that breathe more atmosphere than some entire discographies of established bands. Unpolished, brutally honest, and emotionally raw, Hidden Since the Foundation of the World don't need to be loud to make an impact. They dig deep into the listener's soul and deliver the perfect soundtrack for introspection. Both Bad Winter and Man of Stated Age are timeless, precisely because the band never tries to sound like anyone else. They simply and fearlessly present their own face to the world. This is music for listeners who don't seek entertainment, but rather an intense emotional experience. If that's you, hidden since the foundation of the world will absolutely blow you away. Godverdome, what an incredible band. Check them out on socials, stream the singles on Bandcamp, and don't forget to show some love. Enjoy the ride, catch you next time.